Self-care. What is it and why do we need it? Stress, anxiety, worry, depression, fear, desperation. It is all around us and within so many of us. See, we hear more and more about burnout, increases in substance abuse, alcoholism and other unhealthy pastimes, an increase in domestic abuse, rising suicide rates, and a long list of illnesses directly related to those negative emotions mentioned. Greatly exacerbated as people are not taking care of the person looking back in the mirror every morning. Self-care is a general term that describes everything you deliberately do for your mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional well-being. Now, as simple as it sounds, many of us pay little or no attention to self-care. This is why deliberately is one of the most important words in the definition. You need to be conscious of your well-being before you can achieve true self-care. Self-care is about actively looking after your own mental health and well-being. We all engage with others, whether it is family, friends, colleagues, clients, or acquaintances. Now, for you to more effectively connect with others and support them, your physical, mental, and emotional health is of the utmost importance. We are often so busy with our daily life and all the stuff that happens to us and around us that we simply forget to properly look after ourselves. The concept of self-care is very similar to the safety procedure on an aircraft. In the unlikely event of loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panels above. Pull them towards you and put them on your head, covering your nose and mouth. Fit your own mask first before attending to children or dependents. Now, this clearly shows the need to look after yourself first, as it is clear that you are no good to others if you are sick or indeed die. By putting yourself first, you can more effectively help, guide, and support your loved ones or those in need. Self-care is not selfish. Self-care is not self-indulgent. It is neither expensive or luxurious. Yes, it can be. It is not a fad. It is not the same for everyone. It is not a sign of weakness or something to feel guilty about. What is self-care then? Well, self-care is all about self-preservation, about self-love, about self-compassion. It is a necessity. It is fluid and it's ever-changing. It has got to be intentional. It is most rejuvenating. It is full of nourishment. And it's an act of giving yourself permission. See, self-care is always a personal matter. As we already know, one size doesn't fit all. No general principle will always work, and therefore everyone's approach will and should be different. See, what motivates you and inspires you is different than the person next door. Look for the things that make you feel alive. Make dates with yourself, and when you commit to working out or doing something for yourself, keep that commitment you make, because you matter and you are most definitely worth it. So why is self-care so important? Well, self-care encourages you to maintain and nurture a healthy relationship with yourself so that you can radiate that positivity onto others. You cannot give to others what you don't give to yourself. Caring for yourself benefits not only you but those around you as well. You are reinvigorating yourself so that you can be the most amazing version of yourself, whilst also positively impacting all those around you. Self-care improves your immunity, increases positive thinking, and makes you less susceptible to stress, depression, anxiety, and other emotional health issues. Nurturing yourself helps you to understand that your needs are important too. Self-care leads to feelings of tranquility and relaxation, and conveys to others that you value yourself. This contributes to the long-term feelings of good well-being. Self-care also makes you a better caretaker. People who practice self-care experience deeper levels of happiness, higher self-esteem, and feelings of contentment. Taking time regularly for self-care can actually help you care better for others too. There are many different ways to incorporate self-care into your life that you can start right now to have immediate effect. Now remember that self-care is a process that needs constant attention and effort to reap real results. Whenever you feel that everything around you is too fast-paced and a little overwhelming or stressful, take a moment, even if just a few minutes of me time, to take a deep breath and clear your thoughts, remembering everything you are grateful for. Self-care brings balance into your life. It is part of your personal development, and when you have balance in your life, you can reach the most stunning version of yourself and reach your highest level of freedom. I have created this series in the hope that you will use it as a catalyst to not just think about getting healthier tomorrow, but to take that first step in that all-important direction today. Now, the video series addresses some very important areas for you to look into, and with the workbook, you will be able to reflect on where you are at right now, as well as have discussions with family, friends, or in the workplace. The ebook covers even more areas for you to choose from. While you go through all of this information, start to note down areas of interest and create your self-care plan, followed by daily action. And if there are items you added that do not work for you, change them to something that will. If your health is important to you, and it should be, then become intentional and take that first step by watching these short 9 to 12 minute videos either on your own or with others, followed by answering some questions and discussion points created for you in a simple workbook. I wish you the very best.